Alright, boys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another episode of the Prefix. I'm your host David, and welcome for your match preview for Chelsea versus Leicester City in the Premier League this time, not in the FA Cup. Thankfully, that's over and done and dusted. We can move on, but we have to still suffer the consequences of that. We have to suffer the consequences of the entire week. That last week was just horrendous, but now we have to turn a new page. We have to move on and take on the challenges that lie ahead. Huge challenges, but the rewards are massive. If we win all three games, we could be looking at one of the best ends to a season in a long time. If we win these three games, and it all comes down to the next 2 weeks, it's massive. It's massive. I'm not even trying to exaggerate. This is absolutely huge because this is a season defining 2 weeks. A season defining because it's all well and good that Thomas Tuchel has come in. He's revolutionized the players. He's re-energized the team. He's given everybody a chance to compete, and there's a new bounce in this team till we come up against some maybe unfair, unlucky, but deserved results in the last week, and not just as a team but as a club. We did lose 1-0 to Arsenal, which dented our top four hopes and now makes things a lot more difficult, especially after Liverpool's won at West Brom, and also a loss in the FA Cup finals against Leicester City at Wembley, and the Chelsea women's team losing 4-0 to Barcelona in the Champions League finals. A tough week and a tough pill to swallow as well for all Chelsea fans, men and women. And so we need to quickly turn this around. We need to quickly let history and let the past be in the past. We have to turn a new page and make sure we start this week off on the right foot and start these three games off on a good note. This upcoming game at Leicester City, at Stamford Bridge, against Leicester City, means so much. It means so much for the players. It means so much for the fans. It means so much for the manager. It means so much for this club. Because it's a tough week. We need to turn a new page for the manager because he's had some poor decisions in the past week, and it's time for him to realize his mistakes and correct them ASAP. For the players, it's not just a defeat at Leicester that they are trying to avenge by winning this game. Daniel Amarty, a Leicester City player, the centre back, was accidentally recorded throwing the Chelsea pennant on the floor after winning the game in the dressing room. I think it was Fafana who accidentally recorded that live on his Instagram and proceeded to immediately end that live, but it was still too late, and that video has gone viral. And Chelsea fans obviously are extremely hurt. The club, Leicester, have sent in an apology, and Chelsea have accepted it, but the fans will not forget, and nor should the players, because this is a huge disrespect, a spit in the face. Take it as that, because that is what it was. Simple as that. And we aren't really playing for 3 points, although we are. Those are the most important, because we are playing for pride. We're the Blue Lions, man. We are playing for pride. We always are. And it's time to show that when it comes to what we need to see from the players tomorrow, what the fans expect. If there's one thing that has been going, there's one word that's been thrown around for the past 24 to 48 hours, it's mentality. That is the one word that has been thrown around by every single Chelsea fan. I've been watching YouTube videos, they've been talking about the same thing. Pictures of John Terry, Frank Diddy have been being floating around for the past 48 hours. Because, yeah, we miss that winning mentality in this team, and everybody recognizes it. Every single person, every single true Chelsea fan recognizes that. And tomorrow is a chance for these players to really show us fans that they have it in them, that they have this winning mentality, that they're going to put their body on the line, they're going to put everything on. They are ready to die on that field for those 3 points, and that is what we want tomorrow. So please, we need to get this result. It is imperative for this season to be a success, or to be considered not a failure. So without any further ado, let's just dive into the lineups. In goal, we have to, before we get in the lineups, let me just say this. Before we get into the lineups, I do want to say this. I do not want to see, for the next 3 games, I do not want to see rotation. I do not want to see any roll of the dice, pick from your litter. I want to see the best 11 from this team. I want to see that team being played for all 3 games. Everyone else can suck it up and come on as a substitute. Fight to come on the field. But the best 11 stays constant for these 3 games. It's imperative to have these run of games. I don't care about fitness. Fitness is not a priority right now. It is a very, very crucial moment in the season, and it's not anybody else's fault that we're in the situation, but ours. So, you know what? Suck it up. We're going to be playing our best 11, and that is what the lineups are going to be, and that's what it's going to reflect. So in goal, I have gone with Edouard Mendy. I've gone with him because he's a number 1 keeper. Kepa, your season's over, man. Unfortunately, I don't think he did anything wrong in the Arsenal game, nor in the Leicester City game. But Mendy's been our strong man. He's been the one to give confidence to this defensive unit, and he gets in the team. In defense, I've gone with the back 3 of Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, and Antonio Rudiger. Azpilicueta back at his proper position, right centre back. That is what we want to see. I don't want him a right wing back. I don't want to see Reece James at right centre back. Azpilicueta at right centre back. At left back, I want to see Benjamin Chilwell. I don't know why he didn't start. I don't know why Marcos Alonso start. To be fair, okay, I'll give Tuchel this. Sometimes there's this inconsistency when it comes to these players. Some games when he brings them on as substitutes, they play exceptionally well, like Marcos Alonso, who played that Man City game and scored the winner. There was no reason not to play him. But then this is these inconsistencies that keep on happening. When you start Callum Hudson-Odoi, he plays like shit, but when you bring him on as a sub, he's suddenly excellent. It's just these inconsistencies that are causing a lot of headaches for Thomas Tuchel. But overall, in all aspects, in everything being considered, defensively, attacking wise, Benjamin Chilwell is better than Marcos Alonso, and that's why Benjamin Chilwell gets in. On the right hand side, I have gone with Reece James, and there's no one else for that position. No one else is there for that position. And the double 6, I've gone with a bit of a change. Jorginho needs to sit this one out. He's been pivotal, but he needs to sit this one out. Kovacic is fit, and that's why Kovacic gets in alongside N'Golo Kante. This duo can move up the field, can advance up the field, and are equally good in distribution and dribbling and defending. So I think this should be a good midfield to tackle this low block of Leicester City, which undoubtedly they're going to play tomorrow. In the number 10s, I've got 2 number 10s today, and they are Mason Mount and Christian Pulisic. These two boys, they provide something different. Mason Mount likes to receive one at his feet and can turn on the half turn. Pulisic has the dynamism to receive the ball from a long ball, as well as receive to feet and dribble and take on players. We saw what Christian Pulisic can do when he came on as a substitute in the FA Cup game, and he's an impact player, man. He's an impact player, and that's what I want to see tomorrow. And tonight, in the striker, in the number 9 role. I, as much as I have backed Werner this season, as much as we missed his presence in that Arsenal game, the misses at that final were just devastating to watch. I'm actually speechless when it comes to Werner, because he does offer so much. He does offer so much in terms of his work rate, in terms of him putting 100% in every aspect, but it just does not come off in the finishing, which is the most important thing when it comes to a striker, and that is what is killing me. But yeah, Werner does not get in here. I'm picking Kai Havertz because, let's just be honest, Tammy Abraham is pretty much not a Chelsea player anymore. It's sad. It's extremely sad because he's a top goal scorer this season, and yeah, it's extremely sad the way he's been kind of phased out of this team, and you see him still supporting the boys, supporting Werner. It's extremely sad. Giroud, obviously, he can do well in a low block if we have delivery at the right times and constant delivery, but we haven't really seen too much of that. We've been seeing more players taking on their man, and I think sometimes Giroud tends to get isolated and phased out of games, and we end up playing with 10 men. So Kai Havertz, he has the ability to take on players. He has the ability to head the ball, and he can play the target man. He can also be a creative midfielder who can drop deep and supply other wingers, etc., etc. And that is why Kai Havertz gets into this team. And this, my friends, is the lineup for tomorrow's game. I keep saying tomorrow. I'm recording this a day earlier. Today's game. And yeah, let me know what you think about this lineup. This game is a must win. I cannot emphasize this anymore. Leicester undoubtedly will be coming in at a disadvantage for this game. They're going to be 8,000 home fans, no away fans. They're probably hungover after celebrations from Saturday, and yeah, we need to take full advantage. I want to see domination in the score sheet, in every I don't care about possession, in shots. I want to see some conversion rate as well, dude. We need some conversions. That is what has been lacking. We have kind of dominated teams in terms of possession and other statistics as well. The data has shown that we've been dominating, but the conversion, that's where the issue lies. In terms of set pieces, we had so many corners. What has happened? We were so strong in set pieces. We were such a threat at the start of the season when it comes to set pieces. What has happened? We need to bring back that threat, man. We have fallen off the bandwagon when it comes to conversion. I hope we can bring that back, and tomorrow let's start the momentum. Let the momentum kick off tomorrow, boys. We need it. We need it, absolutely desperately needed. So this has been my video, boys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you like this kind of content, make sure to drop a like down below. Comment what you would change with this lineup. What would be your starting 11 for the next 3 games? Let me know down below. And if you are new to the channel, welcome to the Chelsea Goalpost family. We are on the road to 100 subscribers right now. We are on 80. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss another upload. Be the first to be notified as soon as I upload another video. And let's get this dub, boys. Extremely important 3 points. So yeah, many more videos to come for you boys. So stay tuned to the channel, and I will see you boys in the next one. Peace.